Talking books is one of the biggest growth areas on the internet. In the past few years, the number of books available to download has reached 250,000, and that's a lot of voiceovers, and increases every year. Some people mistakenly think that celebrity actors are used to record talking books. Of course, this is true if you're talking about Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings or Shakespeare, but the majority of books are self-published short stories, children's books, poetry, religious books, business training, medical, education, and your local council and football club. They all need to record scripts from time to time for publicity, advertising, and public relations. The majority of talking books are read by you and me. Surprisingly, none of us were taught a communication technique at school because there wasn't one. Of course, we can all read and talk in the same way we can all hit a golf ball or notes on a piano. But to achieve success, we need a technique, because without a technique, you have to rely on your instinct. The Oxford Dictionary describes instinct as unlearned, in other words, guessing. On the other hand, it describes technique as a set of specific rules which determine the degree of excellence. You see, reading is not only about your voice, but more importantly, the quality of your reading. Each character must be brought to life. There are two ways to qualify as the narrator of talking books. 2 years studying at a stage school, not very practical, or learn the Hudson voice technique, which is the world's only technique for voiceovers and applies to all languages. Learning this technique only takes a matter of hours, but of course, as with any technique, practice is important. So how much can you earn recording talking books? Well, producers pay up to £1,000 or $1,250 a day. Much of the time, the scripts are recorded at home on your computer. One of our students recently recorded a script for his local council to encourage their workers to wear a hard hat. Not a very romantic job, but £300 or $370 is not bad for 2 hours' work. If you are ambitious and practice these straightforward rules, the Hudson Voice technique will give you a chance of being selected to record a talking book or other voiceovers. Of course, there is competition, but that's to be expected for a job which can earn so much money in a relatively short time. The Hudson Voice technique is a life skill and guaranteed, and most importantly, the only qualification for voiceovers in the world. Have a look at our courses and get started on your journey to becoming a professional voiceover.